Hello students, welcome to the science class. Today we are going to read about some other topics of the chapter number 7, that is conservation of plants and animals. Now we will read about flora and fauna. Now what are the meaning of these two words? All the different kinds of plants living in their natural surroundings are called the flora of that place. And when we talk about fauna, all the different kind of animals living in their natural surroundings are called the fauna of that place. So it is clear that flora is related to plants and fauna is related to animals. Together, the flora and fauna of a place form the biodiversity of that place. All the components of the environment are interdependent. Any change in one component may affect all other components. So we need to conserve biodiversity for our survival and to maintain the natural ecological balance. It also ensures the continuous availability of useful plants and animals and their products to our future generations. Now, endemic species. Endemic species are those species of plants and animals that are found exclusively in a particular geographical area. They are not naturally found anywhere else. For example, the Ganga River dolphin is an endemic aquatic animal that lives only in the river Ganga. The Asiatic lion is an endemic species residing in the Gir National Park in Gujarat. Now the Red Data Book. The book which keeps a record of all endangered animals, plants and other species is called Red Data Book. There are different Red Data Books for plants, animals and other species. Red Data Book is being published in many different countries and provide useful information on the status of various species. First Red Data Book of Animal was published in 1991. Now about migration. Seasonal movement of birds and other animals in large number from one place to another to overcome unfavorable conditions and return back to original habitat when conditions become favorable is called migration. Seasonal migrations are known to occur in many species of insects, birds, marine mammals and herbivorous mammals. Now the reasons of migration: to escape the harsh and unfavorable climatic conditions, to get more favorable conditions of temperature, food or water, to get a suitable place for reproduction. Now there are so many migratory birds which are coming to India, for example Arctic tern and Siberian crane, which comes to India to avoid the unfavorable conditions and then go back to their own country. Recycling of paper is very much necessary because it takes 17 full grown trees to make 1 ton of paper. Therefore, we should save paper. Paper can be recycled 5 to 7 times for use. If each student saves at least 1 sheet of paper in a day, we can save many trees. Now, reforestation. Reforestation is restocking of the destroyed forest by planting new trees. The planted trees should generally be of the same species which were found in that forest. We should plant at least as many trees as we cut. Reforestation can take place naturally also, if the deforested area is left undisturbed. Okay students, this is all for today. And this also finishes your chapter. In the next video we will start a new chapter.